Are you kidding? Have you driven around the city lately? Have you driven around the metro area lately? Exactly. And Tuesday is Mardi Gras Day 2025, and things are heating up everywhere. I don't know about you, but unless you really have to be somewhere, you might want to avoid the highways and byways of the metro New Orleans area. Because you never know when, like, some tractors are going to be pulling floats, or a parade could be lining up, or even some kind of second line in a neighborhood. You just never know. It's kind of chaotic out there. Lots of roads, highways, etc. in the metro are kind of slow moving, clogged up, lots of vehicles out there. Big parade night in Uptown. We're on cruise control now every night, parades. Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, every night parades. Literally dozens and dozens of parades coming our way over the next 6 days. I'm going to have to count them up. It's pretty ridiculous. Let's see what we got. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 10. Saturday, you got, wow, like 8 more. That's 18. Another 8 on Sunday. That's 26. Mardi Gras, you got 7. That's 33. Mardi Gras Day, you got like another, probably 40 parades from now until Tuesday. Like 40 parades in Metro New Orleans from now through Tuesday. Crazy. No, good one tonight. Babylon rolling at 5:30 in Uptown. Chaos follows Babylon. Muses follows Chaos. Symphonies rolling in Metairie. 3 parades in Uptown tonight. Yeah, you right. Friday, tomorrow night, you got the Bosom Buddies in the French Quarter. You got Hermes in Uptown. You got D'Etat in Uptown. Saturday before Mardi Gras, the typical deal. Tux, Iris, Endymion. Saturday and the Saturday night. Sunday, the typical pre-Mardi Gras. This has been going on for generations. Okeanos, Mid-City, Toth. What do you mean, Miss Peaches? It's pronounced Thoth. Thoth. Okeanos, Mid-City, Toth have been running on the Sunday before Mardi Gras for decades and decades and decades. I remember when I think Okeanos used to run right in front the French Quarter on Rampart when I was a tot. Bacchus Sunday night since 1968. They've been at it for almost 60 years, 55 plus years. Wow. Orpheus. I love the Super Cruise. Everybody loves the Super Cruise. Are you kidding me? And it's so nice, Endymion on Saturday night, Bacchus on Sunday night, Orpheus, kind of Harry Connick Jr.'s parade on Monday night with all the stars. And then, of course, Tuesday, Zulu gets things started. Here's the gimmick on Zulu. Zulu, it's pretty easy to figure out, Miss Peaches. Zulu is notoriously late. There's a lot of thinking like, hey, Zulu's the black parade. Rex is the white parade. Zulu goes slow on purpose just to irritate Rex. Zulu and Rex get along great. They work together. The parades used to be pretty much right on top of each other and back to back. And then Zulu started earlier and Rex started later, and they kind of separated each other to give Zulu a little more elbow room. But the reason Zulu is kind of some folks would say chaotic at times, big gaps in between floats, things of that nature. Pretty much every parade, like Rex, has a captain. This person stays sober and makes sure that everybody is, the tractors are moving right, everything's staying on time, is, as best possible, doing the best they can do. So this one single captain is kind of the general, the authority, make sure that everything's running smoothly. He's in charge of logistics. However many floats the Zulu parade has, that's how many captains Zulu has. Every float has its own captain. So where float number 7, I'm the captain, Corey, I got lots of friends and family. I stop a half dozen times on the parade route at my grandmother's, my auntie, my cousin, my brother, and my friend's house, and half dozen stops. And then Mr. Gerald is behind me, and he's kind of a low-key, quiet guy. He doesn't want to draw any attention to himself at all, and he's not a real outgoing, affable type of guy. He doesn't make one single stop. So you've got 2 different captains on 2 different floats, and one stopping, and everyone gets off the float and they go inside the house for 10 or 15 minutes and then come back onto the float. And then they start rolling again. The other float's 3 blocks down the street. So it's just how it works. And Zulu's not changing, and I don't think they should. And Rex isn't complaining, and I don't think they should. And they seem to really work really well together. But yeah, Zulu always has a breakdown or whatever. It's like, no, Zulu has a captain for every float, and they do whatever they want, essentially. I'm sure there's some, overriding rules that those captains have to adhere to. But some of them make multiple stops, while other captains, the float doesn't stop at all, except into designated places to toast someone or something like that. But other floats, going to my auntie's house, we're pulling over at the corner store. Just what we do every year, float 16. So Mardi Gras, Zulu, and Rex, it doesn't get any better than that. Doesn't get any better. And it doesn't matter where you catch it. Claiborne Avenue or Napoleon or St. Charles or Canal Street or Orleans Avenue. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter if you're off the parade route and you're doing like Crew of St. Anne, you're starting in Bywater, Tremé, arguably across the street from Tremé, Bywater, into the Marigny Triangle, into the Quarter, and then the Ashes at the Mississippi River. Maybe you're avoiding all that and you're going to Crescent City Steakhouse on Broad Street, open on Mardi Gras Day. Jam-packed, but open on Mardi Gras Day. Lebanon's Cafe, open on Mardi Gras Day. Lunch and dinner, 11 a.m. till 9:30. Off the parade route, away from everything. No, so, you can't go wrong for Mardi Gras. Lots of options. A lot of folks stay home, knock out stuff. It's a holiday to stay home. Watch some stuff on TV, some Mardi Gras stuff on TV. I got a buddy of mine. He's trying to draw me into riding bikes around. I'm like thinking that I'm going to join you maybe on like Sunday for Okeanos, Mid-City, Thoth, and Bacchus. I might do the bike gimmick. But Mardi Gras Day, I don't think I'm going to do the St. Charles Avenue. I think I'm going to head down into the Marigny and the Bywater and maybe do a little Crew of St. Anne, follow those lunatics into the quarters, and then maybe try to grab a slab over at Crescent City by early afternoon. That might be my Mardi Gras Day. Corey Johnson with you on a Thursday. Yeah, you right. Not the greatest news with the weather. I don't know what's going to happen Tuesday. We're still 5 days out, but back to rain. The last few days, it's been no rain for Mardi Gras Day. Now back to rain on Mardi Gras Day. Some saying it won't be until afternoon, till the parades have pretty much passed. Possibility of rain on Lundi Gras Monday. Possibility of rain on Mardi Gras Day Tuesday. But pretty much the rest of the week, a Grand Slam home run. Now through Sunday, really tough to beat. Kind of a rinse and repeat what we had today. It's 71, by the way, right now. 71 degrees. Unreal. Tomorrow we wake up to 51. We'll get up to 70. Saturday, 53 to 73. Sunday, boy, what a great day Sunday is going to be. Sunny and clear Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but sunny. Sunday, sunny, and 51. The high is only 66. What a great day Sunday is going to be. This weekend is going to be Grand Slam home run weather and great parades Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, you're right. Monday, Tuesday, we'll keep an eye on. Got a lot coming your way. A Thursday afternoon edition of the program. Corey Johnson with you. Happy Mardi Gras.
The Woodhouse Day Spa, with 5 area locations, New Orleans, Metairie, Slidell, Baton Rouge, and now Mandeville. A day of relaxation is just moments away at the Woodhouse Day Spa, woodhousespas.com.
Want to stay somewhere special when visiting New Orleans? Look no further than the Grand Victorian. Located in the Garden District on the St. Charles Avenue streetcar line, the Grand Victorian is ideally placed for visiting the city's local attractions, fabulous restaurants, shops, and more. Make your stay in New Orleans something to remember. To find out more about the Grand Victorian or to book, go to gvbb.com. The Grand Victorian.
Dave Miette Insurance Agency. Auto, home, flood, business. 504-556-0809. Dave Miette Insurance Agency. Auto, home, flood, business. 504-556-0809. Dave.
Cleaning has free pickup and delivery. That's right. Young's Dry Cleaning has absolutely free pickup and delivery. Home or office, East Bank or West Bank. Call Young's at 288-8381 or online at youngsdrycleaning.com.
Some people think paint is paint. Well, it ain't. Paint ain't paint. At Helm Paint, we only sell Benjamin Moore because it's the best paint on the planet. Time, effort, and money. Because Benjamin Moore paints cover beautifully in less coats. So the next time you pick up a brush, remember, big box, big mistake. Because paint ain't paint. To get the best, you gotta go to Helm. Let us steer you right. Helm Paint. Paint Supply.
Trey Yen in Mandeville, a New Orleans tradition for over 40 years, serving the finest Louisiana-inspired Chinese cuisine. Open Tuesday through Sunday. Trey Yen.
Why wear the same old glasses that everyone else is wearing? Stand out from the crowd. Come to Art and Eyes. Art and Eyes is not your typical eyeglasses store. It's one of the finest eyewear shops in the country, right here in New Orleans, with precision-engineered prescription lenses and gorgeous high-quality frames from the heart of Europe, Japan, and the United States. Our products are thoughtfully curated, and our staff are here to help you find exactly the right frames. Art and Eyes on Magazine, as unique as you.
Come experience the best smoothies in the metro area at Smoothie King. Jay and his father have been Smoothie King franchisees for decades on Jefferson Highway across from Oxnard, on Airline Highway at LeBar by Causeway. Smoothie King.
Tired of cleaning your gutters? Improve the value and look of your home with Leaf Guard gutters. And you'll never have to clean your gutters again, ever. I guarantee it. Let Audubon Gutters install Leaf Guard gutters today. You'll improve the look and value of your home. And right now is the perfect time during Audubon Gutters' 99-cent installation sale. Call 469-6494 now. Get out of that gutter and get on the phone. At Audubon Gutters.
For game-changing innovation, look to the Latrim family of companies located in Harahan. Interlocks, a Latrim company, changed the game when they invented modular plastic conveyor belts over 40 years ago. These belts and innovative Interlocks technology are transforming movement in manufacturing facilities around the world. Interlocks is a dynamic global company now hiring in production, warehousing, shipping, and more. If you want to be part of our successful team, visit Latrim.com. That's LAITRAM.com.
Francesca Deli and Pizzeria has over 15 specialty sandwiches, a big 10-ounce burger, and some of the best pizza in New Orleans. Francesca Deli and Pizzeria on Harrison Avenue in Lakeview between Canal Boulevard and West End. New Orleans-style Talk Gumbo, served daily.
You must have had the jumbo.
It's Corey Johnson on the neutral ground.
Jumbo?
Sorry, I mean the gumbo liar.
Yeah, you right. Crescent City and beyond. Corey Johnson back at you on a Thursday. What you laughing at, Miss Peaches? That's a good one. 71 degrees in the Crescent City right now. 50s and 60s through Sunday. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I don't see a cloud in the sky. Sunday is ridiculous. 51 to 66 degrees. Wake up to 51 and peak out at 66. It's just going to be a glorious weekend leading into Mardi Gras. Let's just hope Monday and Tuesday weather, if it has to rain, it's overnight or it's Monday, early Monday morning, like 10 a.m. to 2, something like that. Get it over with. You never know how it's going to pan out. May get no rain. 5 days till Mardi Gras 2025. Things are starting to sizzle. Things are starting to heat up. The water's not boiling, but the bubbles are coming off the bottom of the pot. Those bubbles are starting to form. Probably around 200 degrees. What's boiling? 212? We're getting close. Tomorrow will be Friday. That's pretty much the 100-hour countdown to Mardi Gras. And Friday night parades, Saturday parades, Saturday night Endymion, Sunday parades, Sunday night Bacchus, Orpheus on Monday night, and then Tuesday, all over the city, all over the metro. And I think you have to have like Metairie Mardi Gras, and you have to have North Shore Mardi Gras and Baton Rouge and Gulfport, Biloxi, just because New Orleans is packed. It's not like too much. There's not like that much more room for anybody else. It's pretty jam packed. We're almost like at capacity. So you almost need the outlying areas to have parades on Mardi Gras. Hey, Miss Peaches, West Bank still has Mardi Gras, huh?
I don't know.
Let me check that.
A lot of them are,
I know. I mean, no, that's just
that. They may have one or something.
That's kind of the trend, just because it's like, why stay in the neighborhood? First off, the police don't want to be stretched. And then second, there's more people on the uptown parade route. It's just, hey, do we stay in our neighborhood or do we parade uptown? Let's see, on Tuesday, Mardi Gras Day. I don't see any West Bank. No, I don't think, Miss Peaches. I don't think there's any West Bank parades at all. I don't see anything West Bank, period.
New Orleans East get one, but West Bank.
What? New Orleans East gets one.
But still.
That was what, like last week?
The West Bank doesn't get anything.
Namtok.
Namtok's
Saturday, yeah, at 10:45 on the West Bank.
Okay, good.
That's it. That's all I see. I might be wrong. There might have been something else that rolled. Yep, crew of Nandy rolled last night on the West Bank.
Okay, good.
Crew of Nandy rolled last night, and Namtok rolls on Saturday. But there's not much else.
There was many.
Crew of Music rolled on Monday on the West Bank. So, I mean, West Bank used to be every night. St. Bernard Parish, same thing. I don't see a lot of St. Bernard.
Well, there's one Chalmette I saw.
Yeah, not a lot of Chalmette though.
But there's just, did they have a few?
I think you got more on the North Shore than you do in Chalmette. Clearly. Yeah, I don't see too much Chalmette. I know there is one, but I don't see too much of it.
Have you ever heard the other expression, deep gras?
Mm-mm.
Really?
Mm-mm. What's deep gras?
Wow. Okay, so that term started popping up maybe less than 10 years ago, but let's say like late teens, less like 2016. I remember hearing it for the first time. It's what people are calling the time period between, I think maybe let's say Wednesday is when between Wednesday and Fat Tuesday, where like kind of like now where we're in that span where you have all those parades and it's every night. So instead of, everything has to be a gras, well, this is called deep gras because you don't stop until Tuesday.
Yeah, I call it the 100 hours. Yeah, that's pretty good. Deep gras. Chalmette, I see one parade, Miss Peaches. Nemesis that rolled back on Saturday. That's just crazy. Wow. Unbelievable. No, I love When I was a kid, you had so many neighborhood parades. I mean, Ferret lined up on Ferret. It ended up doing the St. Charles Avenue route, but it did Ferret to Napoleon, and Pontchartrain rolled on Haine Boulevard in the east. Jupiter rolled in Chalmette. Hercules rolled on Monday night in Gentilly. Pandora rolled on Saturday in Gentilly. What other ones? I thought Alla. I guess I was thinking Atlas. Atlas, was Metairie, Bonneville, and Vets. But I mean, that's a regular Metairie route. I'm trying to think what other neighborhood parades I used to go to that were in different parts of the city. I used to love it being in the different neighborhoods. It was great.
Do they have a parade in Laplace?
I think they've got something in Laplace.
Okay, I remember as a kid having one there, and then for years there weren't, and then they brought one back. A crew. I don't know if they was the same crew or how that works.
Everybody, I think, likes the uptown route, more people, and I think the city likes it because they don't have police spread thin. But I like the old school, in different neighborhoods. I thought that was fantastic. Thursday afternoon edition of the program. Gene Hackman, 95, beloved actor who's been off the grid for about 15 good years now. Living in Santa Fe, New Mexico with his wife, who's about 30 years younger than him, and a few dogs. 2 of the dogs are still alive. Gene Hackman has passed away, his wife, and one of the dogs. And there's definitely suspicious play going on. Like Hackman, his cane was next to him. He had apparently fallen down. The one dog was dead in a bathroom. And then the wife was dead in a room, but there were like prescription pills spread out all over. So who knows if she was getting Gene Hackman's pills together and there's a gas leak in the house or carbon monoxide or something like that, and it knocked everybody out. And she just spilled the pills, getting Gene Hackman's pills right. I mean, I have no idea what went down. Maybe she took pills and turned on the gas and, have no clue. But Gene Hackman, just a beloved actor. I mean, you go back from the 60s through about probably 2010, something like that. About a 45-year, 50-year career. Gene Hackman, beloved actor, passing away at 95 years old. Cause of death kind of unknown right now. Trump on Ukraine President Zelensky and calling him a dictator. Trump today says to the media, "Did I say that? I can't believe I said that. Next question." So now Donald Trump, I don't think Trump he's getting old. I'm not getting in it. This isn't like a Biden thing. This is just on Monday, Donald Trump says red. On Wednesday, Donald Trump says blue. And on Friday, Donald Trump says never blue or red, green. And it's like, dude, what about Monday and Wednesday? Just conveniently can move on, can conveniently say things like, did I say that? I can't believe I said that. Next question. Yeah, you called him a dictator. And still continuing to treat Putin. I get along with Zelensky, I get along with Putin. I mean, what is the point of that? What is the point of that? Forget about yourself for a minute. Think about something bigger than you, the United States of America. Russia and Putin are our enemy. Saying publicly, I get along with him, doesn't grease the skids for better negotiations abroad. All that is private conversation. You can get along with him in private. Publicly, you're the president of the United States. Republican or Democrat, it doesn't matter. Putin is a ruthless, murdering dictator. He's anti-America, anti-democracy, anti-West. He is a dictator, communist leader. He is full-blown enemy, the full-blown enemy of the United States. There's no gray area. And the kind of praising of Putin and great leader, and it needs to stop. It's obnoxious. And yeah, calling Zelensky a dictator when Putin's the dictator is ridiculous too. And today, did I say that? I can't believe I said that. Next question. It's like, no, you did say it. a week ago. Crazy. Corey Johnson with you. Katie's is a great place during Mardi Gras. Boy, for Endymion Saturday, tough to beat Katie's. That can be your home base. You start out at Katie's, walk a couple of blocks, check out Endymion on Canal Street, head back to Katie's, grab a few snacks, grab a few drinks, some big to-go cups, head back to the parade route, head back to Katie's, back to the parade route. Got bathrooms in there. Yeah, as long as you're at Katie's and you're grabbing some drinks, grabbing some food, eating some apps, enjoying yourself, Katie's will take care of you. A true taste of New Orleans, big portions, great for sharing, all Mardi Gras long, especially this Saturday for Endymion. Are you kidding me? Iberville, corner Tallahassee, a mid-city mainstay. Katie's, as New Orleans as it gets. Happy Mardi Gras. 5 days out. Dark Gras, Miss Peaches? Deep Gras. Tomorrow, I say the 100 hours. But yeah, every night we're rolling through till Tuesday. Gotta love it. Thursday afternoon edition of the program. February heading into March, 71 degrees right now. Wow. You gotta love New Orleans.
Ladies and gentlemen, in this Lamarck Automotive Complex is something called Quick Lane. Tires, wheel alignments, struts, servicing your transmission. We do in all makes and models. It doesn't have to have been purchased from us. It's for you. It handles your lifestyle with your budget in mind. And we want to get you in and out as quick as possible. Quick Lane, you got to come see it. You're going to love the experience right there at Williams Boulevard in Kenner.
The Woodhouse Day Spa, with 5 airy locations, New Orleans, Metairie, Slidell, Baton Rouge, and now Mandeville. A day of relaxation is just moments away at the Woodhouse Day Spa, woodhousespas.com.
The Port of New Orleans is the gateway to global commerce, the economic engine that moves Louisiana and our country forward. For more than 125 years, Port Nola has continued to deliver the goods we use each and every day. By river, rail, and by road. No matter what, it all happens right here, delivering Louisiana's future at the Port of New Orleans, your working river. Learn more about your Port of New Orleans. Visit portnola.com. Outdoor dining, Middle Eastern cuisine, under the oak trees, Lebanon's Cafe, some of the city's finest lamb chops and shish kebab, Carrollton at Jeanette by the streetcar barn, Lebanon's Cafe.
Want to stay somewhere special when visiting New Orleans? Look no further than the Grand Victorian. Located in the Garden District on the St. Charles Avenue streetcar line, the Grand Victorian is ideally placed for visiting the city's local attractions, fabulous restaurants, shops, and more. Make your stay in New Orleans something to remember. To find out more about the Grand Victorian or to book, go to gvbb.com. The Grand Victorian.
For game-changing innovation, look to the Latrim family of companies located in Harahan. Intralox, a Latrim company, changed the game when they invented modular plastic conveyor belts over 40 years ago. These belts and innovative Intralox technology are transforming movement in manufacturing facilities around the world. Intralox is a dynamic global company now hiring in production, warehousing, shipping, and more. If you want to be part of our successful team, visit Latrim.com. That's LAITRAM.com.
Tired of cleaning your gutters? Improve the value and look of your home with Leaf Guard gutters. And you'll never have to clean your gutters again, ever. I guarantee it. Let Audubon Gutters install Leaf Guard gutters today. You'll improve the look and value of your home. And right now is the perfect time during Audubon Gutters' 99-cent installation sale. Call 469-6494 now. Get out of that gutter and get on the phone. At Audubon Gutters.
Does Helm Paint have the best paint on the planet? Helm, yeah. We only sell Benjamin Moore, the world's finest paint. Because paint ain't paint. Let us steer you right. Helm Paint.
The Port of New Orleans is the gateway to global commerce, the economic engine that moves Louisiana and our country forward. For more than 125 years, Portnola has continued to deliver the goods we use each and every day by river, rail, and by road. No matter what, it all happens right here, delivering Louisiana's future at the Port of New Orleans, your working river. Learn more about your Port of New Orleans. Visit portnola.com.
Why wear the same old glasses that everyone else is wearing? Stand out from the crowd. Come to Art and Eyes. Art and Eyes is not your typical eyeglasses store. It's one of the finest eyewear shops in the country, right here in New Orleans, with precision-engineered prescription lenses and gorgeous high-quality frames from the heart of Europe, Japan, and the United States. Our products are thoughtfully curated, and our staff are here to help you find exactly the right frames. Art and Eyes are magazine, as unique as you.
It's Corey Johnson on the neutral ground.
Roll call.
Kenner, Metairie, Harahan, River Ridge, Algiers, Gretna, Harvey, Terrytown, West Wego. We got you covered.
Yeah, you right. Corey Johnson back at you on a Thursday afternoon. About a year ago, guess it was a little over a year ago because Mardi Gras was in February last year, early February or mid-February. I'm on Twitter. It's like Mardi Gras Day, and it's early in the morning. I think it's Mardi Gras Day or the day before, something. And some guy's like heading down to the quarter with my kid, you know? And this guy was sort of a jerk on Twitter like all the time, just kind of a jackass. Anyway, so I reply back. I'm like, who goes to the French Quarter with their kid, especially on Mardi Gras Day, you know? And then this guy, Bradley Schneller on Twitter, replies back to me like, Corey, man, what happened to you, dude? You know, I used to listen to you, and what happened to you? Yeah, I bring my own kid down to the quarter on Mardi Gras Day. And then I'm thinking like my dad and I used to go down to the quarter in the beginning of Mardi Gras Day. And I reply back like, yeah, I hear you. No problem, but you're out of there by 11, and then Bradley's with the kid, and Bradley's like, of course. And then Bradley, who I don't know, and me are both kind of attacking the guy who's trying to defend bringing his child down there at 7 at night, and everybody's just hammered drunk, and it's all adults and nudity and crazy stuff. And yeah, it's okay to have your kids down there. So anyway, I go on Bradley's bio, and he is the owner, operator, head coach at Stacked Coaching. And literally a year later, I think Mardi Gras Day will be the first workout I had at Stacked, so 365 days ago. And I've done about 250 plus workouts at his gym, which would never, I don't know what I do in a year 250 times besides sleep and eat. I don't know if I do 250 radio TV programs a year. So this guy got me on the right track, and I'm hooked. StackedCoaching.com. Yeah, a year ago, Bradley, this time, man, you were jumping me on Twitter. What happened to you, dude? What happened to you?
What's happening, brother? So, man, look, before we get started talking about fitness and nutrition, I'm on my way to the Muses Parade tonight. I'm driving down Canal Boulevard, not Canal Street, Canal Boulevard in Lakeview, and I'm passing the Endymion Parade route. And there's just a PSA. Nothing grinds my gears more than, here we are. It's Thursday. It's not Friday. It's not Endymion Saturday. It's not 5 o'clock in the morning. It's Thursday. And tarps and spray paint and boxes, all kinds of crazy shit out holding spots 2 days earlier on public property for which we all pay taxes for. It drives me crazy.
Sofas, the yellow caution tape. Yeah, people holding down
spray
spots.
Paint.
No, and you said it's Thursday. Spray paint, exactly.
Crew of Chad out there in force.
Wow. That's unreal.
They probably don't lift weights, I'll tell you that much.
Well, nothing burns me up more than when someone comes in a stack that's new and tries to take my little corner spot. Hey, get out of there.
I feel that, man. How's your Mardi Gras treating you nutrition and fitness-wise?
Pretty good, Bradley. I got one for you, though, that I wanted to discuss with you today. You know, the last month I've been enjoying this black bag of popcorn called Smart Food, okay? You familiar with this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spar pop, right?
What's that?
Something like that. Yeah, Spar food. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, well, there's what's the one that they advertise a lot? Something pop. Skinny Pop.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Skinny Pop's
that
like, 34 calories a cup or something, a serving or whatever, a cup. And I'm like, and then the smart one, the smart food is like 70. So I'm like, probably tastes a little better. So I'm going with the smart food. It's still low calorie. So I'm eating this bag of smart food and I flip it over and it's 70 calories a cup. The serving size is 2.5 cups. So all of a sudden it's 200 calories. And I eat about 3 of the serving sizes. So I'm eating this bag of friggin' popcorn thinking I'm eating a rice cake or something. I'm knocking back 600 calories of crap. There's nothing smart food about it, Bradley. It should be called dumb food.
You probably could have had 2 pieces of pizza for the same amount of calories.
Exactly. Or a bag of M&Ms and a slice of pizza for crying out loud.
Miller Lights.
Yeah, exactly. Bunch of Miller Lights, a pint of ice cream practically. I was so ticked off when I read that. I'm not buying that crap anymore. But my point is, smart food, literally on the label, it ain't so smart. There's a lot of things like that we, think some kind of, I don't know, granola bar or granola period or things of this nature that we're assuming it's healthy. And sometimes the exact opposite's true, loaded with sugar, fat, all kind of crap, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's layers to nutrition, right? Like if you want to say, hey, if you just stick to whole foods, or what we'll say minimally processed. So minimally processed means like apples, celery, carrots. Like you shop the perimeter of the grocery store, right? Like for the most part, you'll be okay. And I say for the most part, because if you eat a ton of potatoes, if you eat a ton of avocados, if all you do is eat bananas all day, like, again, you can have all those things. You just kind of have to be aware of how much you can still gain weight, right? Like you can gain weight eating clean, as a lot of people like to say. I hate that word. But in terms of everything else, like when I talk to kids, I mean teenagers, right? Teenagers want to lose weight. I always say, whatever you're about to eat, turn it over, look at the nutrition facts. Then after you look at the nutrition facts, look at the servings, and then how many are the serving size, and then how many servings are in the bag or the box or whatever. And then if you still want to eat it after that, go for it. But just be aware, because awareness is key.
Now, what's the awareness part? Like you're saying, go for it. Like, what's the negative? Like, you would read a label yourself, Bradley, and be like, I don't want this crap. And you just move on.
Yeah, I do it all the time. Most recent example was my girlfriend's daughter bought her a cheesecake for her birthday. And I mean, this cheesecake was delicious. And they were pre-sliced.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
And I had one of the pre-slices, and I was like, damn, this is good. And I was like, man, you know what? So what? I'm about to go in for a second piece. And her daughter says, oh, Bradley, don't read the nutrition facts. You might jump off a building.
Wow.
And I look at the nutrition facts, and it was 800 calories per slice.
Wow.
And I was like, oh, my God, I can't believe I didn't look at this first. Now, look, I'm so aware of my diet all the time that cheesecake that night is not going to make a huge difference. But if I would have had a second piece like I was going for,
yep,
it would have had all the difference in the world.
Wow.
Right.
Wow.
And so even for me, it's awareness, right?
Now, someone like you or some of the other people, men and women at your gym that are very fit, triathlete types, can run marathons, got a guy who's running 100 miles, the thing in Leadville in Colorado. Can people like that, Bradley, when you're at that level, you can have your cheat day on a Sunday and it doesn't affect anything, that it just goes right through you? Or it doesn't matter who you are, not bad stuff, but too much of sugar or snacks or whatever is going to affect anyone, or no?
All right. So yes and no, right? And so I'm not a big believer in a cheat day. Okay. Because let's say you eat on 6 days a week. Let's say you eat 200 calories, 250 calories under your maintenance, right? So at the end of 6 days, you're eating roughly 1,500 calories. Okay. I think that's right. Maybe 1650 or 1500. I think it's 1500. It's 1600 calories. Okay. Under your maintenance calories, right? Again, maintenance calories, you don't gain weight, you don't lose weight. All right. Well, on that 7th day, if you go eat a pizza, drink some alcohol, and then eat normally as you would, it can wipe away all that progress, right? Now, someone like, and shout out to our boy Cam, who's the ultra marathoner, that guy runs 15 miles in the morning and then comes and works out at the gym, right, and lifts weights. For him, probably not. He's burning so many calories in a day, it's not really going to matter. Now, what it's not going to matter for maybe is his overall weight. For his body composition, will it matter? Certainly, right? Will it matter for his performance? Absolutely. So you do have to watch that, right? So again, I'm not big on a cheat day. I'm more in, this is a special occasion meal. Like, I'd really like to have this. Or if you want to have something, have it, but build it into your entire day.
Hey, Bradley, when we visit next week, let's talk like processed food versus unprocessed. And also think about this. You got a little homework. With Lent coming up, is there anything we can give up or sacrifice that actually jumpstarts us on the road towards stacked coaching and a better, healthier lifestyle?
Yeah, man. Let's get after it and we'll go over that.
Hey, happy Mardi Gras, Bradley. I know you love this time of year.
Yeah, look, anybody that wants to join us, man, we meet in front of the cathedral at 9 a.m. on Mardi Gras Day. We got a band that follows us around, and we do a little bar hopping with the band, parade around. We try to beat St. Anne for 2 hours. So join us.
You're in front of St. Louis Cathedral, Jackson Square, 9 a.m. Tuesday morning.
9 a.m. We'll have the whole Stack crew, a bunch of family friends, and a bunch of kids.
Nice. Fantastic. StackedCoaching.com is the website if you want to check out what Bradley's up to, what he's all about, what the gym's all about. If you want to join, free consultation, ask him a question, StackedCoaching.com. Thanks again, Bradley.
All right, later, brother.
Yeah, you're right, Bradley Schneller, StackedCoaching.com. Bradley loves Mardi Gras. No, I will connect Mardi Gras with Bradley for the rest of my life because a year ago, Mardi Gras is how I got involved, started going to Stacked Coaching on River Road. Coming right back on a Thursday.
Some people think paint is paint. Well, it ain't. Paint ain't paint. At Helm Paint, we only sell Benjamin Moore because it's the best paint on the planet. In the end, you'll save time, effort, and money because Benjamin Moore paints cover beautifully in less coats. So the next time you pick up a brush, remember, big box, big mistake. Because paint ain't paint. To get the best, you gotta go to Helm. Let us steer you right. Helm Paint.
The Lamarck Automotive Collision Center, it's open now. We fix cars and trucks. We do all makes and models. And it doesn't have to be a Ford or a Lincoln. It could be whatever you're driving. 32,000 square feet under roof, now open at 3101 Williams Boulevard. It's all about you, the customer, getting the most for your dollar. I would say the most perfect collision center anywhere. The Lamarck Automotive Collision Center, 3101 Williams Boulevard. Go check it out.
Why wear the same old glasses that everyone else is wearing? Stand out from the crowd. Come to Art and Eyes. Art and Eyes is not your typical eyeglasses store. It's one of the finest eyewear shops in the country, right here in New Orleans, with precision-engineered prescription lenses and gorgeous high-quality frames from the heart of Europe, Japan, and the United States. Our products are thoughtfully curated, and our staff are here to help you find exactly the right frames. Art and Eyes on magazine, as unique as you.
The Port of New Orleans is the gateway to global commerce, the economic engine that moves Louisiana and our country forward. For more than 125 years, Port Nola has continued to deliver the goods we use each and every day, by river, rail, and by road. No matter what, it all happens right here, delivering Louisiana's future at the Port of New Orleans, your working river. Learn more about your Port of New Orleans. Visit portnola.com. Young's Dry Cleaning, with 2 walk-up locations with personal service. Young's on Claiborne and Young's on Harrison Avenue in Lakeview. Young's Dry Cleaning. Call 288-8381 or online at youngsdrycleaning.com.
Total Raymond's keep you going.
Trey Yen in Mandeville, a New Orleans tradition for over 40 years, serving the finest Louisiana-inspired Chinese cuisine. Open Tuesday through Sunday. Trey Yen.
Want to stay somewhere special when visiting New Orleans? Look no further than the Grand Victorian. Located in the Garden District on the St. Charles Avenue streetcar line, the Grand Victorian is ideally placed for visiting the city's local attractions, fabulous restaurants, shops, and more. Make your stay in New Orleans something to remember. To find out more about the Grand Victorian or to book, go to gvbb.com. The Grand Victorian.
For game-changing innovation, look to the Latrim family of companies located in Harahan. Intralocks, a Latrim company, changed the game when they invented modular plastic conveyor belts over 40 years ago. These belts and innovative Intralocks technology are transforming movement in manufacturing facilities around the world. Intralocks is a dynamic global company now hiring in production, warehousing, shipping, and more. If you want to be part of our successful team, visit Latrim.com. That's LAITRAM.com.
Here at the NOLA Coalition, we love our kids and we love our city. The people of New Orleans are standing together for a better future. By harnessing our collective resources, the NOLA Coalition will create a safer, more prosperous city for all residents. Your support is needed to help reduce violence, invest in our children, and drive generational change. Join now at nolacoalition.info.
The official afternoon talk show of the city of New Orleans. It's Corey Johnson on the neutral ground.
You can say anything you please about me, but don't say anything bad about Blue Boy.
Down, Blue Boy. Good buddy. That's so true. Do not say anything bad about Blue Boy. Hey, it is a Thursday afternoon. 4 o'clock hour brought to you by Helm Paint and Decorating. 7 locations in New Orleans, 4 locations in Baton Rouge, free 2-hour delivery, high quality Benjamin Moore paint. They'll steer you in the right direction if you have a paint project in Metro New Orleans, in Metro Baton Rouge. Helm Paint and Decorating. Where else would you go? No to the big box, no to the national chain store, go to the pros. 55 plus years doing this. Helm Paint and Decorating. Rolling towards 5 o'clock on a Thursday. Rolling towards Mardi Gras, 5 days away. Yeah, you right. Mardi Gras horses, part of the culture of this community. We got to take care of that culture, right? Jeff Dorson's with us. He's with the Humane Society of Louisiana. He's been doing what he does for over 35 years down here. He's from Indiana. Came down here 35 plus years ago, thought he'd be down here a couple of weeks trying to help out Louisiana. He's never left, and problems still persist. We're still one of the worst states on how we treat animals, and how you treat animals is the perception people have of how you treat people and how you treat others and what your community's all about. So we're failing on that. But Jeff has stepped up and is trying to fill the void, even come Mardi Gras, because he realized these horses that give us so much pleasure during the parades, they're in and out. And when they're out, where are they going? Maybe to the slaughterhouse, maybe to someone that's not a good owner, that has no business owning a horse. There were at least 20 Mardi Gras horses. I think Jeff has a dozen of them adopted out, about 8 more to go, and only like 2 weeks to get the job done. There's a time limit. Jeff Dorson joins us from the Humane Society of Louisiana. What's happening, Jeff?
Yeah, you're great. Said everything I was going to say. I sure appreciate it. Every Thursday, you give us this wonderful platform to talk about what we like to talk about, being kind to animals, and that includes horses, like you said. 20 or 21 come in a few weeks before Mardi Gras because they feel the need for the carnival crews that need these horses to walk in their parades. And before we got involved, they would go back to the horse broker and end up who knows where. So we created a program to ensure that every parade horse that appears during carnival season gets a chance to get a great home. So a big shout out to our volunteers who man the phones and emails to make sure that they match up the right horse with the right owner.
Yep. And this isn't like a pet. You know, I got dogs and cats. I'm not getting a horse. But if you're a horse person and you understand what it entails and you're looking to adopt a horse, I mean, what, $500 to like $900, right, Jeff?
Oh, for sure. And, you know, annually, it really will take a chunk out of your budget, about $1,000 to $1,500 right off the top for feed and trimming the nails and floating the teeth and grooming and stall fees. You know, it adds up. And vaccination. So unless you have that in your budget, please don't get a horse, because you will get the call of some underweight horse in somebody's backyard.
Yep. You guys vet everybody. So again, this is really for horse people out there, but a dozen have been adopted. You got what, about 8 or 9 left, Jeff?
That's right. And luckily people are now know it's part of our tradition. They look forward to it. They're calling us from all over the region. I think we actually had one go to Massachusetts. So the word is out, but we still have a few left, and we're picky. It's just not because you call us that you get one. We actually vet it. You have to do an application, and we call the numbers that you provide us. Your former vet, your stable hand, you know, whoever you tell us is a part of your stable, we call them.
Jeff, what else is going on? I know you need money to operate. What's the latest and greatest?
Well, we're doing a spay-neuter operation in some of the rural areas where they don't have anything. So we've teamed up with some other trappers who do TNR, trap, neuter, return. We're targeting Crowley and Church Point in Acadia Parish. So please donate $5, $10, $15, $20. It costs $45 a cat, which is really a great
It's a bargain.
Cost benefit. It's actually far more than that, but we're getting a discount.
Yep.
So if you want to sponsor half a cat, a whole cat, couple cats, $45, we'll get the job done.
No, in my neighborhood, we had all these kittens because we have cats. You know, I have an outdoor cat I adopted that's feral. That's my pal. And I got this girl from the West Bank. She came in, she trapped them all and spayed and neutered and re-released them all. And we don't have any kittens anymore. So
that's how it's done. Exactly. Control it over time.
Yep.
But you have to do it. The TNR works.
Yep.
Neuter the males and spay the female, and no more babies.
Yep. HumaneLA.org is where you can donate. HumaneLA.org. HumaneLA.org if you want to adopt a Mardi Gras horse. You horse people out there, tough to beat a $500 to $900 adoption fee depending on the horse. HumaneLA.org. Any final thoughts till next time, Jeff?
It's always a pleasure. We just thank you for giving us this wonderful opportunity to talk about the one thing we're good at talking about. Be kind, be compassionate, be generous, be considerate, and that makes us all better human beings.
Yeah, no, it does. And it's easy, Jeff. You're the hero, man. It's my pleasure, my honor to have you on. And in about 60 plus days, Jeff, little over 60 days, our Humane May fundraiser, where we're going to try to do it again, try to raise $10,000 for you guys.
We've done it every year since you mentioned it, so we're grateful. We're going to ramp it up this year.
Yep, take it to another level. Someone wants to say, hey, Jeff.
Probably Blue Boy. That's my boy.
Yep. Oh, Blue Boy. Thanking you, Jeff, for everything you do. Have a great Mardi Gras, Jeff. See you next week.
Back at you, Corey and Blue Boy.
Yeah, you're right. That's Jeff Dorson. HumaneLA.org is the website. Please go to that website right now and donate a little something. HumaneLA.org. 5 o'clock power hour now.
You're on the neutral ground with Corey Johnson on TV on Cox Channel 4 and Spectrum Channel 333. Also on YouTube, on radio at NOLA Talk 93.9 FM, WSLA New Orleans.
It's 5 p.m.
For game-changing innovation, look to the Latrim family of companies located in Harahan. Intralocks, a Latrim company, changed the game when they invented modular plastic conveyor belts over 40 years ago. These belts and innovative Intralocks technology are transforming movement in manufacturing facilities around the world. Intralocks is a dynamic global company now hiring in production, warehousing, shipping, and more. If you want to be part of our successful team, visit latrim.com. That's LAITRAM.com.
Here at the NOLA Coalition, we love our kids and we love our city. The people of New Orleans are standing together for a better future. By harnessing our collective resources, the NOLA Coalition will create a safer, more prosperous city for all residents. Your support is needed to help reduce violence, invest in our children, and drive generational change. Join now at nolacoalition.info.
Dave Miette Insurance Agency. Auto, home, flood, business. 504-556-0809. Dave Miette, INSagency.com. Dave Miette Insurance Agency. Auto, home, flood, business. 504-556-0809. Dave Miette, INSagency.com.
Young's Dry Cleaning has free pickup and delivery. That's right. Young's Dry Cleaning has absolutely free pickup and delivery. Home or office, East Bank or West Bank. Call Young's at 288-8381 or online at youngsdrycleaning.com.
Want to stay somewhere special when visiting New Orleans? Look no further than the Grand Victorian. Located in the Garden District on the St. Charles Avenue streetcar line, the Grand Victorian is ideally placed for visiting the city's local attractions, fabulous restaurants, shops, and more. Make your stay in New Orleans something to remember. To find out more about the Grand Victorian or to book, go to gvbb.com. The Grand Victorian.
Why wear the same old glasses that everyone else is wearing? Stand out from the crowd. Come to Art and Eyes. Art and Eyes is not your typical eyeglasses store. It's one of the finest eyewear shops in the country, right here in New Orleans, with precision-engineered prescription lenses and gorgeous high-quality frames from the heart of Europe, Japan, and the United States. Our products are thoughtfully curated, and our staff are here to help you find exactly the right frames. Art and Eyes on Magazine, as unique as you.
Total maintenance keeps you cool. Total maintenance keeps you cool. Total maintenance keeps you cool. TM-AC.com, your cool spots. Total maintenance keeps you cool. TM-AC.com, your cool spots.
Ford F-150, #1 seller in America. What about in the USA? Let's see, what about in the world? Who sells more trucks than Ford? Nobody. It's because the Lamar team is the real team. All that makes it happen is one goal. Everybody having a great experience at Lamar Ford. We became #1 for a reason, because we're good. And we need to prove it every day, every deal, all the time.
Tired of cleaning your gutters? Improve the value and look of your home with Leaf Guard gutters. And you'll never have to clean your gutters again, ever. I guarantee it. Let Audubon Gutters install Leaf Guard gutters today. You'll improve the look and value of your home. And right now is the perfect time during Audubon Gutters' 99-cent installation sale. Call 469-6494 now. Get out of that gutter and get on the phone. At Audubon Gutters.
It's time to relax. The Woodhouse Day Spa, Metro New Orleans' premier day spa experience, now with 5 area locations. For a day of relaxation or maybe just a quick 1-hour getaway, the Metro area's premier day spa experience is at the Woodhouse Day Spa. And now 5 area locations: New Orleans, Metairie, Slidell, Baton Rouge, and our newest location in Mandeville. The Woodhouse Day Spa, woodhousespas.com.
Does Helm Paint have the best paint on the planet? Helm, yeah. We only sell Benjamin Moore, the world's finest paint. Because paint ain't paint. Let us steer you right. Helm Paint.
The Port of New Orleans is the gateway to global commerce, the economic engine that moves Louisiana and our country forward. For more than 125 years, Port Nola has continued to deliver the goods we use each and every day by river, rail, and by road. No matter what, it all happens right here, delivering Louisiana's future at the Port of New Orleans, your working river. Learn more about your Port of New Orleans. Visit portnola.com. 5 o'clock power hour. Thursday afternoon before Mardi Gras 2025. Are you kidding me? Corey Johnson with you. 5 days. 5 days. Things are just starting to get heated up, too. Engage, clutch, down, shift into a whole nother gear. You're absolutely right, Drew Brees. It is New Orleans, the city of festivals, of celebration, of food, music, and fun. No one does it better, and we get to show off the next 5 days. Things really crank up tomorrow, Friday before Mardi Gras. I call it that 100 hours. Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. Get a little breather Monday night all day, Tuesday, Mardi Gras 2025. You can feel it outside right now. Just get in the car and drive anywhere. Just about anywhere you might be, there's going to be a little more traffic, a little busier at the grocery store, a little busier here, there. I mean, I was all over the metro today, and there's definitely a different vibe, a different pulse. Everybody's in the Mardi Gras mood. And why not? February, heading into March, 71 degrees right now in New Orleans. 71. Wow. Tomorrow, we wake up to 51 degrees, and then we hit 70. Saturday, we wake up to 53 degrees, and we'll get to 73 degrees. Sunday, we start off at 51, and the high is only 66 on Sunday. By the way, tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, especially Saturday and Sunday, blue skies, sunny, absolutely gorgeous weekend. It's going to be tough to keep you inside tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday as we approach Mardi Gras Tuesday, especially with this outstanding weather. Sunday especially. Clear skies, sunny, 51 when we wake up, and a high of 66 for Okeanos and Toth and Mid-City and Bacchus. Wow. Back to rain for Lundi Gras and Mardi Gras right now, according to the meteorologist, 5 days out. Monday and Tuesday, a slight rain chance. Greater chance on Mardi Gras Day than Lundi Gras. Mardi Gras Day is like a 40% chance of rain. Some are saying it may not come until the afternoon. Rain is predicted on Wednesday, Ash Wednesday as well. Hopefully all that just gets pushed back. You know? We don't get any rain on Lundi Gras, and if it's got to rain on Mardi Gras, may it rain around 4 or 5 in the afternoon, huh? And go into overnight. We'd all accept that when it's time to, call it a day after partying for the last few days. Mardi Gras 2025 in full swing. Yeah, you right. Yeah, the city's electric right now. Wherever you go, it's electric. Hey, I mentioned last hour, Lebanon's Cafe will be open Mardi Gras Day. All day Mardi Gras Day, 11 a.m. till 9:30. So get a good meal on Mardi Gras Day at Lebanon's Cafe. Hey, you folks on the Causeway Bridge, Trey Yen is open for dinner on this Thursday night. Why don't you fire in a to-go order, curbside delivery? They walk it right out to your car. Now, Trey Yen's another one to remember this weekend because they're at the foot of the Causeway in Mandeville. You're looking to get something to eat. You can't go downtown. You can't go St. Charles Avenue. You can't go to the French Quarter. You can't go to the Warehouse District. Veterans Boulevard is kind of difficult with their parades and everything. But you can go I-10 to Causeway, right over Vets on that overpass, no traffic, get on the Causeway Bridge. Lakeside Shopping Center to the front door at Trey Yen's, 25 minutes. So lunch or dinner over the next 5 days of Mardi Gras, give Trey Yen a call. Head over there. Get some great food at Trey Yen. Off the beaten path. away from the Mardi Gras crowds for lunch and dinner. No, that's a smart call. I'll be hitting Trey Yen this weekend. I'll be hitting Gallagher's 527 in Mandeville this weekend. I'll hit both those restaurants just because they're away from everything. I'll definitely hit Lebanon's. I was there today for lunch. Picked up a to-go order from Lebanon's today for lunch. So knowing that's open, I'll be there. Crescent City Steaks might do that Mardi Gras afternoon. My buddy was like, let's ride bikes. It's going to be like a few of us. And I was like, I think I'll do that Sunday with you. Uptown Parade Route, for Thoth, for Toth, for Mid-City, for Okeanos, for Bacchus. But I'm like, Mardi Gras Day, I think I'm going to start down in the Bywater and follow that crew of St. Anne and those nuts and a bunch of other walking clubs. Thousands of folks, thousands, start in the Bywater, fade into the Marigny Triangle, into the French Quarter. Eventually, they end up on Canal Street and head towards the river. The crew of St. Anne throws some ashes in the river. Some kind of celebration right there. I'll probably just follow those lunatics with some friends. Throw on a little Mardi Gras outfit and walk through Bywater, Marigny Triangle, in the French Quarter. And then by the time you've done that, it's, noon, 1, 2 o'clock, and then I'll probably beeline over to Crescent City Steaks and grab a slab. They're open Mardi Gras Day. If I can get in, like everybody else, got to make the call, see if I can get in. They got the upstairs now, so back room. We'll see. Hey, during this holiday, the next 5 days, Mardi Gras, if you need heat or AC help, don't stress out. Total Maintenance is there. Fair and Honest Lucas and the boys. Air conditioning and heating experts that come immediately. In New Orleans, in Baton Rouge. Think Total Maintenance. TM-AC.com. Weekday, weekend, overnight, holiday. Total Maintenance is there. You probably won't need air conditioning or heat help over this Mardi Gras holiday. But if you do, remember Total Maintenance. In New Orleans, in Baton Rouge, tm-ac.com. Total Maintenance. Corey Johnson with you. By the way, we're broadcasting live from the Buddy Deliberto Total Maintenance Studios on this Thursday afternoon, 5 days until Mardi Gras. Yeah, you right. Gene Hackman, 95 years old, beloved actor, passing away in Santa Fe. Cause of death unknown. Not only was Hackman found dead in his house, but his 65-year-old wife and one of their 3 dogs found dead in the house. They don't see any kind of blunt force trauma or anything like that. Reportedly, Hackman, it looked like he had fallen. His cane was right next to him. The dog was dead in a closet. His wife was dead in a room next to the dog in the closet, and there were a lot of pills supposedly spread out all over. So one could jump to, some kind of suicide type thing, or maybe there she was getting Gene Hackman's pills ready for the day or the week or whatever, and they had a carbon monoxide leak in the house, and everybody just passed out, fell asleep, and then eventually died, succumbed. I have no idea. Suspicious for sure. They're investigating. More news will come from it, but the big loss is 95-year-old Gene Hackman, who for probably the last decade plus has been kind of off the grid in Santa Fe and not Los Angeles. Tomorrow at the White House, Ukraine President Zelensky and President Trump will meet. Today, Trump was asked by media calling Zelensky a dictator since you're meeting him tomorrow. And Trump responds, "Did I say that? I can't believe I said that. Next question." Literally. Now it's like, can't believe I said it. Now, this isn't some Biden thing. Trump's 78. He's starting to lose it mentally. This isn't some Biden mental thing. This is just Donald Trump. Monday, it's red. Tuesday, it's blue. Wednesday, it's green. And I don't remember saying it's blue or red on Monday and Tuesday. It's always been green. That's just Donald Trump. Love Donald Trump, hate Donald Trump. Acknowledge the obvious. That's Donald Trump. So today, when asked about calling Zelensky a dictator, Trump responds to the media, did I say that? I can't believe I said that. Next question. Tomorrow, Donald Trump and Zelensky meet. No, he's got to get that part straight. Russia is the communist country. Russia is the one that doesn't have real elections. And Putin is the dictator. Ukraine is the opposite. A democracy, they have real elections. This is the guy elected. They can't have elections during war. A lot of the men are out fighting. They can't even vote. So everything is legit. A democracy, our ally, Russia, a communist country, our enemy. It's pretty cut and dried. The president needs to get on board. Corey Johnson on a Thursday.
Total maintenance keeps you cool. Total maintenance keeps you cool. Total maintenance keeps you cool. TM-AC.com, your cool spots. Total maintenance keeps you cool. TM-AC.com, your cool spots.
Francesca Deli and Pizzeria has over 15 specialty sandwiches, a big 10-ounce burger, and some of the best pizza in New Orleans. Francesca Deli and Pizzeria on Harrison Avenue in Lakeview between Canal Boulevard and West End.
The Port of New Orleans is the gateway to global commerce, the economic engine that moves Louisiana and our country forward. For more than 125 years, Port Nola has continued to deliver the goods we use each and every day. By river, rail, and by road. No matter what, it all happens right here, delivering Louisiana's future at the Port of New Orleans, your working river. Learn more about your Port of New Orleans. Visit portnola.com. Young's Dry Cleaning, with 2 walk-up locations with personal service. Young's on Claiborne and Young's on Harrison Avenue in Lakeview. Young's Dry Cleaning. Call 288-8381 or online at youngsdrycleaning.com. Have you been to the new Tracy's on Magazine? There's no better sports bar restaurant in the entire city. Tracy's is inside of a 100-year-old building with literally dozens and dozens of flat-screen TVs, including a 120-inch monster. Tracy's has everything you're looking for in a sports bar, including arguably the best roast beef po' boy in town. When it's time to check out your favorite teams, make it Tracy's on Magazine at Pleasant, in between Washington and Louisiana. Legendary Tracy's in the Garden District.
Some people think paint is paint. Well, it ain't. Paint ain't paint. At Helm Paint, we only sell Benjamin Moore because it's the best paint on the planet. In the end, you'll save time, effort, and money because Benjamin Moore paints cover beautifully in less coats. So the next time you pick up a brush, remember, big box, big mistake. Because paint ain't paint. To get the best, you gotta go to Helm. Let us steer you right.
Helm Paint.
Dave Miette Insurance Agency. Auto, home, flood, business. 504-556-0809. Dave Miette, INSagency.com. Dave Miette Insurance Agency. Auto, home, flood, business. 504-556-0809. Dave Miette, INSagency.com.
The Woodhouse Day Spa, with 5 area locations: New Orleans, Metairie, Slidell, Baton Rouge, and now Mandeville. A day of relaxation is just moments away at the Woodhouse Day Spa. WoodhouseSpas.com.
Trey Yen in Mandeville, a New Orleans tradition for over 40 years, serving the finest Louisiana-inspired Chinese cuisine. Open Tuesday through Sunday. Trey Yen.
Come experience the best smoothies in the metro area at Smoothie King. Jay and his father have been Smoothie King franchisees for decades on Jefferson Highway across from Oxnard, on Airline Highway at LaBarre by Causeway. Smoothie King.
Ladies and gentlemen, in this Lamarck Automotive Complex is something called Quick Lane. Tires, wheel alignments, struts, servicing your transmission. We do in all makes and models. It doesn't have to have been purchased from us. It's for you. It handles your lifestyle with your budget in mind. And we want to get you in and out as quick as possible. Quick Lane, you got to come see it. You're going to love the experience right there at Williams Boulevard in Kenner.
Greater New Orleans, a destination for learning. With 13 colleges and universities and a booming job market, Greater New Orleans is the ultimate destination for your higher education. Your path to the future begins in Greater New Orleans. Find out more at studynola.com.
Uptown, Carrollton, Riverbend, Holly Grove, Kirktown, Gentilly, Lakefront, West Bank, Lakeview. It's Corey Johnson on the neutral ground, where New Orleans is heard.
Hey, when I mention parades coming up, the reason I don't mention Jefferson parades, because Mardi Gras in Jefferson Parish sucks. Thanks, everyone. Have a great night. Hello, Metairie, are you still there? I'm going to tease Fletcher tomorrow, Miss Peaches. Fridays with Fletch. Channel 6 tortures him. They always make him cover the Metairie Mardi Gras. It's nothing worse than that. I mean, it's Mardi Gras Day. You could be like on St. Charles Avenue, like Gallier Hall, or down in the Bywater, French Quarter. Hey, you're on Vetson Causeway. It's like, I don't know if they make a firearm large enough for me to insert in my mouth and blow the back of my head off with that assignment. Jeez and Pete's, what a nightmare. Let's pretend to have fun out here on Vets for Mardi Gras. Geez, who are people kidding? I'm kidding. It's fun everywhere. But I'm not kidding entirely. I'm just kidding about people are having fun at Jefferson Mardi Gras, Metairie Mardi Gras.
Come on, the Metairie soccer moms get to get their daiquiris and all. Come on.
Jeez. This
is the best time of the year.
Oh, boy. Anyway, no, Metairie Mardi Gras does not count. Hey, I do have some $50 Woodhouse Day Spa gift certificates to give away. 50 big bucks at the Woodhouse can be yours. I got some Mardi Gras questions. First ever Mardi Gras. 766-9480. How about the first ever Mardi Gras crew? 766-9480. Purple, green, gold. These colors represent something come Mardi Gras time. What do they represent? 766-9480. You got the answer to any of those three questions? I got 50 big bucks for you. Good at one of the 5 area Woodhouse Day Spa locations. You screw up at Valentine's Day, guys, make up for it. Get her a day of relaxation at one of the 5 area Woodhouse Day Spas. 2 on the South Shore, 2 on the North Shore in Baton Rouge. WoodhouseSpas.com. WoodhouseSpas.com. 766-9480 is how you dial us up. 766-9480. First ever Mardi Gras. 766-9480. First Mardi Gras crew. 766-9480. Purple, green, and gold. What do those colors represent? 766-9480. You got answers? I got 50 big bucks for you. Good at one of the 5 area Woodhouse Day Spa locations. Boeing they're laying off 89 workers at the Michoud assembly facility. Tomorrow, it'll be Friday. Fridays with Fletch, Chef Frank Brightson joining us, Michael Heck from Greater New Orleans Inc. We'll find out from Michael what the 89 workers being laid off at Boeing at Michoud is all about out in the East. Not good. No bueno. Tomorrow, a good show, though. Fridays with Fletch, like I said. Tomorrow's going to be great with Frank Brightson. Still has that king cake bread pudding, but it's king cake tastes like. They don't use king cake to make the bread pudding. But he says it tastes like king cake. So he's brilliant. The desserts at Brightson's. I mean, right now you got king cake bread pudding. You got this chocolate cake, this big slice of chocolate cake, which is just so moist and rich and heavy. It's just like it's weight. It's like it's wet almost. It's like dripping, but not. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing powdery or it's crumbling. It's just moist. And then the creme brulee is fantastic. And the pecan pie might be the best pecan pie anywhere with that caramel sauce. Now, what I'm keeping my fingers crossed for, Miss Peaches, I called La Boca, the Adolfo Garcia inspired Argentine steakhouse in the warehouse district, and asked them about the crawfish empanadas. And they're like, they're not peeling enough right now, but call us after Mardi Gras. We should have them after Mardi Gras. So I doubt I'm going to call next week, but the following Monday, Tuesday, I'll be calling La Boca and be like, hey, y'all got the crawfish empanadas? Essentially, it's a crawfish pie. And it might be the best damn crawfish pie you'll ever eat in your friggin' life. The dough is homemade. It's crispy. The inside just crawfish swimming in this just, goop of just wonderful flavors. Unbelievable. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed because last year we had a crappy crawfish season. And I think the crawfish empanadas were just for like a week or two at La Boca. And then speaking of Frank Brightson and Brightson's, I mean, I've been on the planet for a while, like a lot of us, and I've had a lot of different crawfish dishes throughout my life. But I was just blown away a couple of years ago, not last year, because Frank didn't do it last year, but 2 years ago. And he'd probably been doing this dish for years. But I went in one night for dinner with my family, and I got the crawfish etouffee appetizer. It was so damn good that like 3 nights later, I called Brightson's for a to-go order and got 2 orders of the crawfish etouffee appetizer and just made that my entree and ate that for dinner one night. Then Frank did a crawfish and corn soup, which not only was one of the best crawfish soups I've had, one of the best soups I've ever had. I was just like, my God. Went in a few nights later, had like that as an appetizer, and then a few nights later, called in and got a quart to go because it was just so damn good and ate that for dinner one night. So those 3 dishes, crawfish season in particular, the crawfish etouffee from Brightson's, it's a brown roux base. It's on orange or tomato-y base. It's unbelievable. The crawfish and corn soup at Brightson's, off the charts. So looking forward to that. And the crawfish empanada at La Boca, the Argentine steakhouse, where you do not order a New York strip or a ribeye, much less a filet. You get a skirt steak or a hanger steak or a flank. You get that Argentine cut. And they slice it up. It's wonderful. And then that crawfish empanada, like I said, maybe the best damn crawfish pie anywhere. So looking forward to that, Miss Peaches. La Boca says call us after Mardi Gras when they're peeling more. So it could be a couple of months of great crawfish season and crawfish empanadas at La Boca and crawfish and corn soup at Brightson's and crawfish etouffee at Brightson's. Nothing worse than crawfish etouffee or jambalaya, that's just not good. It's not like bad. It's just not good. Like in Nebraska, you'd be like, wow, I want this. But in New Orleans, South Louisiana, like, this is boring. I'm just drudging through it. Doesn't have enough flavor. So many people make crawfish etouffee or jambalaya, and it's just not any good. Hell, finding a good fried shrimp po' boy or fried shrimp platter is much more difficult than easy. The vast majority of people in New Orleans that make a fried shrimp po' boy or a fried shrimp platter don't do it very well. It is the low percentage where you go find a really good shrimp po' boy or a really good fried shrimp platter. Most places don't do that well. Like a hamburger, like the basic hamburger. Most places in New Orleans don't make a hamburger that you really want to eat. They really don't. I'll tell you where you can get a really good roast beef po' boy that you want to eat. Leidenheimer French Bread, Tracy's in the Garden District, Magazine at Pleasant, Caddy Corner from that Bromart. What a great place for Mardi Gras. On Magazine, just a few blocks off the parade route. But boy, a great reprieve. Go in there and, knock out a roast beef po' boy, get a few drinks, big to-go cups to go. Use the bathroom facilities. Legendary Tracy's, bigger and better than ever. Too many flat screens to count. Definitely the place to check out your favorite sports teams. Tracy's Magazine at Pleasant. Speaking of Mardi Gras, tonight, Babylon rolls in Uptown. As a matter of fact, they are rolling as we speak. 5:30 is the start time, so they are rolling or about to roll in Uptown, Babylon. Following Babylon, the Knights of Chaos. Following Chaos in Uptown, Muses. The women doing it right. Get that shoe tonight in Uptown. Wow. Babylon, Chaos, Muses. From right now till what? About 8:30, 9 o'clock, you got great parades in Uptown New Orleans. That's fantastic. Tomorrow night, Hermes rolls in Uptown, followed by Coup d'etat. Coup d'etat, holy smokes. That's going to be some funny stuff. Saturday, it's Iris at 11 a.m., followed by Tux. And then, of course, a 4 o'clock mid-city to downtown route. Endymion, the first of the mega parade, Saturday night. Sunday, wow, 11 a.m., Okeanos. Following Okeanos, Mid-City. Following Mid-City, Toth. And then, of course, Bacchus at 5:15 Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening. Yeah, you right. 5:15 on Monday night, Proteus, followed by Orpheus in Uptown. And then, of course, Mardi Gras Day, Zulu and Rex and Elks in Crescent City, Argus out in Metairie, got you covered on the North Shore, got you covered down home at Thibodaux, Baton Rouge, Gulfport, Biloxi, even Bay St. Louis. Mardi Gras 2025 in absolutely full swing. Yeah, you right. Corey Johnson with you on a Thursday. 71 degrees outside. Wrap it up, Miss Peaches. That's what you're saying? 71 degrees outside. 5 o'clock powwow. Mardi Gras. We're rolling. Happy Mardi Gras, New Orleans.
For game-changing innovation, look to the Latrim family of companies located in Harahan. Intralox, a Latrim company, changed the game when they invented modular plastic conveyor belts over 40 years ago. These belts and innovative Intralox technology are transforming movement in manufacturing facilities around the world. Intralox is a dynamic global company now hiring in production, warehousing, shipping, and more. If you want to be part of our successful team, visit Latrim.com. That's LAITRAM.com.
Francesca Deli and Pizzeria has over 15 specialty sandwiches, a big 10-ounce burger, and some of the best pizza in New Orleans. Francesca Deli and Pizzeria on Harrison Avenue in Lakeview between Canal Boulevard and West End.
Dave Miette Insurance Agency. Auto, home, flood, business. 504-556-0809. Dave Miette, INSagency.com. Dave Miette Insurance Agency. Auto, home, flood, business. 504-556.
Sell Benjamin Moore, the world's finest paint. Because paint ain't paint. Let us steer you right.
Why wear the same old glasses that everyone else is wearing? Stand out from the crowd. Come to Art & Eyes. Art & Eyes is not your typical eyeglasses store. It's one of the finest eyewear shops in the country, right here in New Orleans, with precision-engineered prescription lenses and good quality frames from the heart of Europe, Japan, and the United States. Our products are thoughtfully curated, and our staff are here to help you find exactly the right frames. Art & Eyes on Magazine, as unique as you.
The Port of New Orleans is the gateway to global commerce, the economic engine that moves Louisiana and our country forward. For more than 125 years, Port Nola has continued to deliver the goods we use each and every day, by river, rail, and by road. No matter what, it all happens right here, delivering Louisiana's future at the Port of New Orleans, your working river. Learn more about your Port of New Orleans. Visit portnola.com.
Come experience the best smoothies in the metro area at Smoothie King. Jay and his father have been Smoothie King franchisees for decades on Jefferson Highway across from Oxnard, on Airline Highway at LaBar by Causeway. Smoothie King. Hey, New Orleans, if you've ever wanted to experience life on St. Charles Avenue, now is your chance. The Grand Victorian, the ultimate bed and breakfast in the Garden District on the streetcar line. Built in 1893, this magnificent house will make your special weekend getaway special. To find out more, go to gvbb.com. That's gvbb.com. The Grand Victorian, where the locals go to get away.
Have you been to the new Tracy's on Magazine? There's no better sports bar restaurant in the entire city. Tracy's is inside of a 100-year-old building with literally dozens and dozens of flat-screen TVs, including a 120-inch monster. Tracy's has everything you're looking for in a sports bar, including arguably the best roast beef po' boy in town. When it's time to check out your favorite teams, make it Tracy's on Magazine at Pleasant, in between Washington and Louisiana. Legendary Tracy's in the Garden District.
The Woodhouse Day Spa, with 5 area locations: New Orleans, Metairie, Slidell, Baton Rouge, and now Mandeville. A day of relaxation is just moments away at the Woodhouse Day Spa. WoodhouseSpas.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, in this Lamar Automotive Complex, there's something called Quick Lane. Tires, wheel alignments, struts, servicing your transmission. We do in all makes and models. It doesn't have to have been purchased from us. It's for you. It handles your lifestyle with your budget in mind. And we want to get you in and out as quick as possible. Quick Lane, you got to come see it. You're going to love the experience right there at Williams Boulevard in Kenner.
Not a politician or part of a political machine. Corey Johnson.
I propose that I use what's left of the town treasury to move to a more prosperous town and run for mayor.
In Metro New Orleans on 93.9 FM and 107.9 FM.
That's a good idea. Corey Johnson with you on a Thursday. Yeah, you're right. Hey, I've got a trio of $50 Woodhouse Day Spa gift certificates to give away. That means I have a trio of trivia questions. Answer any of the trivia questions, any one of the trivia questions, and I've got a $50 Woodhouse Day Spa gift certificate for you. 766-9480 is how you dial us up. 766-9480. First Mardi Gras celebration, 766-9480. Where did that take place? 766-9480. First Mardi Gras crew. 1856 is the date, by the way. 766-9480 is how you dial us up. Purple, green, and gold, the colors of Mardi Gras. Each color represents something. 766-9480. You got the answer to any of those 3 questions? I've got 50 big bucks for you, good at one of the 5 area Woodhouse Day Spa locations. 766-9480. Some good news, staying on top of the weather. Tomorrow, no chance of rain, just sunny skies, gorgeous. Wake up to 53, might get to 72. On Saturday, another gorgeous day, maybe no clouds in the sky, blue sky, sunny. Saturday, 51 when we wake up, getting up to about 73, 74 degrees on Saturday. Sunday, another sunny, clear day, no chance of rain, waking up to 53, and the high on Sunday is only 66. Sunny and cool and crisp, nice. Monday, a 19% chance of rain. This is according to weather.com. 63 when we wake up. The high is 71. This is what weather.com says about Monday. Sunshine and clouds mixed. Slight chance of rain shower. So that's good for Monday, Mardi Gras. I'll take slight chance. And even Tuesday, Mardi Gras is looking pretty good. They've got it at a 50% chance of rain right now. Mardi Gras day, weather.com. But this is what they say. Mostly cloudy and windy with showers developing later in the day. That would be perfect. I mean, when you want to go home and you're done for the day, it doesn't matter if it's raining or not. You're not doing anything Monday night, right? Tuesday night, Mardi Gras night, except recovering and then having a rain shower overnight. I don't know about you, but I sleep better when it's raining compared to no rain. I guess just the soothing sound of the rain hitting the roof of the house. I have no idea. But I like the Tuesday. If you got to have a 50% chance of rain, mostly cloudy and windy with showers developing later in the day. If the weather.com forecast holds up, we're going to have a fantastic 2025 Mardi Gras because through Sunday, it's fantastic. Monday looks pretty damn good. And Tuesday, if it rains late in the day, who cares? We got through it in style. Styling and profiling. Corey Johnson with you on a Thursday afternoon. Young's Dry Cleaning's been with you since 1940. A lot of you are going to balls, have already been. You got to get that dress, that gown, that tuxedo, that suit, that blouse. You got to get all that stuff dry cleaned. Young's Dry Cleaning will take care of you. They've got walk-up locations. They've got free pickup and delivery. They'll come to you, home or office, East Bank or West Bank. They also have Young's Express, manless locker locations, maybe right under your nose, like right where you live or work. Young'sDryCleaning.com. Experience the best. A New Orleans institution for 85 plus years. Young'sDryCleaning.com. Thursday afternoon edition of the program. Corey Johnson with you. Tomorrow, a Fantasy Friday edition of the program will be 100 hours, the 100-hour countdown, Mardi Gras 2025. We'll be talking about that tomorrow. Friday night parades, Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday parades, Mardi Gras 2025 in full swing. Especially tomorrow. You can already feel the vibe right now. If you're out in New Orleans, you're in Uptown, you're in downtown, you're by the Quarter, you're in the CBD, you're out in Metairie on Vets, you can feel the Mardi Gras vibe right now. You can feel it right now. Tomorrow, of course, our Fantasy Friday edition of the program from 4 to 6. Every Friday, 5 o'clock powwow. Frank Brightson joins us from his restaurant in the Riverbend. Oh, love talking food on Friday with Frank. Love it. I mean, during the work week, Monday through Thursday on the program, we got a lot of stuff to cover. Some of it's not that savory. Some of it's ugly New Orleans, Louisiana national politics. On Friday, we try to decompress a little bit. Fridays with Fletcher Mackel, filling us in on Saints and the like. Michael Hecht from Greater New Orleans Inc., hopefully with some good economic news. And yeah, Frank Brightson, chef extraordinaire, talking food, like crawfish season coming in, maybe crabs heading out, strawberry season still going on. So disappointing when you head to the grocery and grab a pint of Louisiana strawberries, and then you head back a few days later and they've got the Florida or California strawberries. Now, I'm grateful for Florida and California that we can have strawberries year round, but the strawberries from the North Shore, up I-55 specifically, Hammond, a Meat, Independence, those areas, it's the best damn strawberries anywhere. Springfield, best strawberries in the world, I would argue, come from the North Shore of New Orleans, specifically the places I just mentioned up I-55. Hammond, Ponchatoula, Springfield, a Meat, Independence, some of the best strawberries you'll eat anywhere. So no, I love getting them. I cut some up the other day, and they weren't even red. They were like almost like maroon, almost like purple. They were incredible and solid color all the way through. You get these ones from Florida and California, and I'm grateful they exist. Driscoll out of California, Plant City, Florida, strawberries. You slice them up, and that middle's like white. There's strawberry on the outside and like white in the middle. These Louisiana strawberries from the North Shore, they're like just red, maroon, purple throughout. So juicy, so flavorful. Don't even have to add any sugar. They're ready to go. And I get those, I slice them up, and I'll just take that Ready Whip out of the can, the little, you're whipping cream, so you're adding air to cream. That CO2 canister, whatever it is, it ain't CO2, but it whips the cream as it comes out of the can. And the ingredients are pretty good. I'm not into, processed foods at all. And Ready Whip is a processed food. And it's got sugar and it's got corn syrup, which I'm not a fan of. But it's pretty damn good for what, you need in a little pinch. And I don't think it's all that bad except for the sugar and the corn syrup, which they could get rid of and just put more sugar. But sliced up Louisiana strawberries with just Ready Whip out the can. If you don't have time to whip up some whipped cream, pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Corey Johnson with you on a Thursday. I mentioned Lebanon's Cafe will be open all day Mardi Gras Day. 11 a.m. till 9:30. Lamb chop, shish kebab, Lebanon's Cafe, Carrollton at Jeanette by the streetcar barn. Away from all the Mardi Gras hype. Carrollton Avenue in between Claiborne and the Riverbend. Nowhere near the parades. Convenient for you folks in Old Jefferson and Old Metairie, too, looking for a meal Mardi Gras Day. Less than 5 minutes from where River Road and Causeway meet. Carrollton at Jeanette in the Carrollton section of Uptown. Yeah, Lebanon's Cafe open 11 a.m. till 9:30 straight through Mardi Gras Day. And with this weather we're having right now, outdoor dining at Lebanon's Cafe. That's a no-brainer. That's a home run. Corey Johnson with you. 5 days out, Mardi Gras 2025. The vibe is pretty hardcore out there in a good way. Definitely can tell it's Mardi Gras. Tomorrow, I'm heading with a big crew, actually from Stacked Coaching. We're going to head to a restaurant in the French Quarter, about 20 of us. That is a big, big thing. The Friday before Christmas, the Friday before Mardi Gras, the Friday before Easter, lunch at restaurants in New Orleans, French Quarter, Warehouse District, CBD, Uptown. They're pretty much all booked up for lunch on Friday before those three events, Christmas, Mardi Gras, and Easter. No, we had trouble finding a spot, but there'll be a bunch of us. Bradley Schneller from StackedCoaching.com joined us in the 4 o'clock hour, as he does every Thursday, for a few minutes. His crew, the Stacked crew, will be in front of the St. Louis Cathedral, Jackson Square, 9 a.m. Mardi Gras morning. So if you want to parade and march with the Stacked Coaching crew, 9 a.m. in front of St. Louis Cathedral on Mardi Gras morning. I may hook up with them a little later, like probably around 11 or noon. Going to have to find out where they're going to be in a few hours, because I think I'm going to start with some buddies down in the Bywater and follow that crew of St. Anne. Anyone can do it. Anyone's welcome. There's multiple marching crews that start in the Bywater, go into the Marigny Triangle, and straight into the French Quarter. It's just a walk with a bunch of crazy folks dressed in Mardi Gras outfits and costumes. Fantastic. Corey Johnson with you on a Thursday. Happy Mardi Gras.
Some people think paint is paint. Well, it ain't. Paint ain't paint. At Helm Paint, we only sell Benjamin Moore because it's the best paint on the planet. In the end, you'll save time, effort, and money because Benjamin Moore paints cover beautifully in less coats. So the next time you pick up a brush, remember, big box, big mistake. Because paint ain't paint. To get the best, you gotta go to Helm. Let us steer you right.
Helm Paint. For game-changing innovation, look to the Latrim family of companies located in Harahan. Intralox, a Latrim company, changed the game when they invented modular plastic conveyor belts over 40 years ago. These belts and innovative Intralox technology are transforming movement in manufacturing facilities around the world. Intralox is a dynamic global company now hiring in production, warehousing, shipping, and more. If you want to be part of our successful team, visit Latrim.com. That's LAITRAM.com.
The Woodhouse Day Spa, with 5 area locations: New Orleans, Metairie, Slidell, Baton Rouge, and now Mandeville. A day of relaxation is just moments away at the Woodhouse Day Spa. WoodhouseSpas.com.
Tired of cleaning your gutters? Improve the value and look of your home with Leaf Guard gutters. And you'll never have to clean your gutters again. Ever. I guarantee it. Let Audubon Gutters install Leaf Guard gutters today. You'll improve the look and value of your home. And right now is the perfect time during Audubon Gutters' 99-cent installation sale. Call 469-6494 now. Get out of that gutter and get on the phone. At Audubon Gutters.
Want to stay somewhere special when visiting New Orleans? Look no further than the Grand Victorian. Located in the Garden District on the St. Charles Avenue streetcar line, the Grand Victorian is ideally placed for visiting the city's local attractions, fabulous restaurants, shops, and more. Make your stay in New Orleans something to remember. To find out more about the Grand Victorian or to book, go to gvbb.com. The Grand Victorian. Come experience the best smoothies in the metro area at Smoothie King. Jay and his father have been Smoothie King franchisees for decades on Jefferson Highway across from Oxnard, on Airline Highway at LeVar by Causeway. Smoothie King.
Have you been to the new Tracy's on Magazine? There's no better sports bar restaurant in the entire city. Tracy's is inside of a 100-year-old building with literally dozens and dozens of flat-screen TVs, including a 120-inch monster. Tracy's has everything you're looking for in a sports bar, including arguably the best roast beef po' boy in town. When it's time to check out your favorite teams, make it Tracy's on Magazine at Pleasant, in between Washington and Louisiana. Legendary Tracy's in the Garden District.
Why wear the same old glasses that everyone else is wearing? Stand out from the crowd. Come to Art and Eyes. Art and Eyes is not your typical eyeglasses store. It's one of the finest eyewear shops in the country, right here in New Orleans, with precision-engineered prescription lenses and gorgeous high-quality frames from the heart of Europe, Japan, and the United States. Our products are thoughtfully curated, and our staff are here to help you find exactly the right frames. Art and Eyes on Magazine, as unique as you.
Young's Dry Cleaning, with 2 walk-up locations with personal service. Young's on Claiborne and Young's on Harrison Avenue in Lakeview. Young's Dry Cleaning. Call 288-8381 or online at youngsdrycleaning.com. Trey Yen in Mandeville, a New Orleans tradition for over 40 years, serving the finest Louisiana-inspired Chinese cuisine. Open Tuesday through Sunday. Trey Yen.
The vibe of the Crescent City, Corey Johnson.
Fat, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through life, son.
In Metro New Orleans on 93.9 FM and 107.9 FM. Also from Baton Rouge to Pensacola, Florida on 600 AM and 1560.
Hey, Audubon Gutters installed gutters featuring the Leaf Guard system on my house back in October. And I'm not looking back, probably won't be looking back for decades. Audubon Gutters has been at it for nearly 35 years. They're the Gulf South's largest, most experienced gutter installation company. They don't paint or do roofs or siding or windows. All Audubon Gutters does, gutters. That's all they do, gutters. Why would you even consider going with anyone else but Audubon Gutters for your home or business? You need gutters featuring the Leaf Guard system. AudubonGutters.com. AudubonGutters.com. 5 days. The buzz has already started. I mean, if you live near or on the St. Charles Avenue parade route, you've been in the mode for a few days now, and now it's really hyper accelerating. Last night, tonight, tomorrow night, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, every night leading right into Tuesday, it's on. Mardi Gras 2025. The fuse is lit. Tomorrow, it'll be 100 hours of fun. And about 40 parades in Metro New Orleans over the next 5 days. About 40 parades in Metro New Orleans over the next 5 days. Amazing. Gotta love it. Everybody just having a good time. It is funny. Folks, already on a Thursday, sadly, saving spots for Endymion. Roping off areas, putting down a blue tarp, spray painting on the grass, yellow police tape, whatever, roping off, just crazy. Crazy. I thought that was kind of over with. But, people want their spot. It's Thursday, guys. Endymion doesn't roll for 48 hours. It's Thursday. Endymion rolls on Saturday. And people are already reserving their spot. Kind of like throwing a little cat poop in the punch bowl at the party, I think, with that one a little bit. Anyway, it'll all work out. But, yeah, just claiming your spot that's larger usually than you need and throwing the sofa out there and all that, whatever. Tonight, lots of goodies going down in New Orleans. Knights of Babylon. Already underway in Uptown New Orleans on the St. Charles Avenue parade route as we speak. Following Babylon, the Knights of Chaos in Uptown New Orleans. Following Chaos, Muses, the ladies, the shoes. They're going full blast. There are thousands of female members of Muses. That's one of the larger crews, period. So tonight in Uptown, Babylon already rolling. Chaos will be rolling in the next hour or so. And Muses in the next couple of hours rolling in Uptown. Yeah, you right. 3 parades in Uptown. Tomorrow night, Hermes and Crew d'Etat. Saturday, and it goes on and on. It's unreal. Saturday, a full slate as well, including Iris and Tux and Endymion. And then Sunday, the traditional Okeanos, Mid-City, and Toth, and Bacchus Sunday night. Monday, Proteus and Orpheus. And then Mardi Gras Day, highlighted by Zulu and Rex. Mardi Gras 2025. Yeah, you right. Hey, they'll be open all weekend, including Sunday. Art and Eyes on Magazine. You need a nice pair of prescription frames? Prescription eyewear? You're like me, you wear glasses? Art and Eyes on Magazine. You need a nice pair of sunglasses, prescription or no prescription, for Mardi Gras for this weekend. Art and Eyes on Magazine, between Napoleon and Louisiana, on the riverside of Magazine. Google them. Art and Eyes on Magazine. Eyewear that's as unique as you. You know what I like about Art and Eyes? Name brands you've never, ever heard of, and that's a positive. I used to get Revo and Persol, those Italian brands, Ray-Ban for the United States. There's nothing Italian or American about Revo, Persol, or Ray-Ban anymore. Oakley, all of it is Chinese crap now. The name brands you've never heard of, go to Art and Eyes. You'll pick up the frames. You'll see them. You'll touch them. You'll wear them. You'll see what they're about. You'll be like, Corey's right. High quality. I can just tell, feel, look, see. Super high quality. All different price points. Art and Eyes on Magazine. Thursday afternoon edition of the program, 5 o'clock powwow. Yeah, you right. 5 days and counting until Mardi Gras 2025. And the weather's cooperating. Great news from Catch 22. Rain expected on Tuesday, Mardi Gras Day. But weather.com says that rain, here's their little synopsis for Mardi Gras Day. Mostly cloudy and windy with showers developing later in the day. So we get showers developing like 3, 4, 5 o'clock Tuesday afternoon, and that's the first rain we get. It'll be a hugely successful Mardi Gras. I think everybody can be happy with that. Monday, there's a slight chance of rain, but the little Monday synopsis says sunshine and clouds mixed, slight chance of a rain shower. So Lundi Gras, maybe we get a little rain shower, but not like some kind of sustained rain. And then Tuesday, I love this. Mostly cloudy and windy with showers developing later in the day. We may have dodged the rain bullet totally. I can tell you this, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, as nice a days as you're going to get weather-wise, like Chamber of Commerce type stuff. San Diego, Los Angeles. 51 to start tomorrow, 70 the high. Saturday, 53, 73 the high. Sunday, we start out at 51 and the high is 66. Are you kidding me? And sunny and no rain for tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. Probably no rain on Monday, and if we get rain on Tuesday, weather.com says late afternoon. So we may have dodged the proverbial rain burrito. I'll see you tomorrow, Fantasy Friday.
You're on the neutral ground with Corey Johnson on TV on Cox Channel 4 and Spectrum Channel 333. Also on YouTube, on radio at NOLA Talk 93.9 FM, WSLA New Orleans.
It's 6 p.m.